Today I would like to introduce you to spiral movement. This is coming from also myofascial unwinding. Sometimes we don't move enough. You see, I believe in energy, not in aging. What does it mean is that when we become older, our fascial system, our muscles dries up. We are made of 60-65% of water. The fascial network in our body is made of collagen, elastin, water, proteins. And when we get older, those fascial system, the muscles start to drying up, creating some pains or tension in the body. Now, as I understood in myself, is that my energy and the stiffness in my body comes when I stop movement, when I stop exercising, when I stop unwinding. And that is a very common case where people get older. There is a belief system that we have to do less, or when we are slightly injured, then we have to rest, lay down. And very often when we go to doctor, they say, oh, don't do this movement, don't bend forward, don't bend to the side, or any other advices that limits our movement. And I find for myself, the more I move, the more I unwind, the more energy I have in my daily life, the more I feel vital and energized. And this particular movement I learned recently from a Qigong master, and I found it really simple and brilliantly opening up the upper body, unwinding the fascial network around the chest, around the thorax, but also involve all body into the movement. So let me introduce you to this spiral movement. So you can imagine you have your palm up and you bring your palm to around your hip level, and you can imagine your pinky is attached with a string to your pelvis. And then what you do, you start circling this way over your body. But what you want to make sure is that your palm is always up. So you start circling around the body in that manner, making circles like this. And what it really does, you will notice, it doesn't involve only your shoulder, arm, but also whole your body. You have to start moving your pelvis, your knees, and your spine has to move in this movement. Really, the important part is that you keep the palm up and you start making those circles. And now change direction. Let's see how it is into other direction. Really, you will find, if you try it out, you will find also how it unwinds your back, your spine on the back. The scapula are very often I've seen people, the scapulas are tied up, and if you do this movement, it open up whole shoulder in a beautiful way. Now let's try the other hand. Now with the left hand you start at the hips, and then you start unwinding, spiraling. You can make a big spirals over your body, keeping your palm up all the time. Very nice. Remember to breathe into it. You can turn and you can bring it into the full body movement, and then you change direction again. Beautifully. And then what you can do, you can bring both hands together and you can play with both hands together. really amazingly. And you know, when I learned this, I think 4 or 5 months ago, I learned this movement, and it's tremendously changed the way I dance. Before, when I was dancing, I was just engaging more my lower body, my legs, and with this movement it really teach me to bring also into the movement my pelvis and whole my body, my arms and shoulders, so I become more fluid with the movement. So it's, when you start, you will see how amazingly it is for the body. You start really opening up your chest and your thorax. Try it out. So it's called the spiral movement. It comes from Qigong. My teacher and Qigong master taught me lately, and I really do it every day along with unwinding, some walking or running. So make sure you're making a movement, you keep your energy moving, and you engage in some sort of activities and exercise every day. And as I said before, I believe in energy, not in aging. The more we move, the more we unwind, the more healthy we keep our fascia, the more we hydrate our body with good pH water, the more energy we have. Have a great Sunday. Take care.